Hi, Jenny. Welcome. So excited to have you here today.
So excited to be here.
Tell us where you work and what you do there.
Okay. I work at EssilorLuxottica and I oversee paid media for RONA, which stands for Retail Optical North America and includes your favorite brands like LensCrafters, Target Optical, and Pearl Vision.
Yes. And you've got fabulous glasses.
Thank you. I think these are Bulgari.
Nice perk of the biz.
It sure is. It's very nice.
Clear. How are you approaching the world of AI and still maintaining the humanity of the business at work?
So we think about it as an expansion, right? Everyone has always, voices the concern about, well, if you do this for reporting, then that part of my job goes away and I'm no longer as necessary and needed. So the way that we're framing it internally is how can you do things with AI and how can you use it to help increase your productivity so that you have more time to think strategically? We're trying to be really mindful that we're using it in a brand safe, way that's back end, and we're not trusting anything it does. Everything is output, has to be reviewed by a human. So everyone on the team knows that they are still a really necessary part of our organization because we're not going to just flip it to, whatever AI tool we're using at the moment. I'd say the other thing that I'm really excited about is we're starting to build out agents to help in different areas. So I'm testing one. I'm actually making an agent for my personal life.
Okay.
Based on what we're seeing at work. That really dives into the specific tasks that we're asking it to do. So that way you can be like, okay, great. I need an analytics report that's summarized in 5 sentences so I can send it to my leadership. And that, so they're getting and building their skills on prompt writing and all that stuff and still feeling, I think, validated and like an effective part of the team.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm really excited about it. It's so much fun to play with.
Yeah. So you say you're not afraid of the AI world. You're embracing it and using it throughout the company.
100%. I think we're all using it to varying degrees. I work for a huge organization, and so we're a bit fragmented. I am excited, though, that our content team internally is starting to build out an AI platform for our brand creative, which I think is really exciting and incredible, especially in our field. It can be a little dry.
Yeah.
It's not as easy to have exciting variations.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that that can actually really improve the performance of our creative.
Great. Love that. What is one thing that you no longer apologize for in your career?
I no longer apologize for making time for my family. I think it's so great in this environment. I'm hearing from all these other women on how the struggle to make it to your daughter's kindergarten graduation or the dance recital or whatever, or you have a pitch, you have to do that. And I, in the first few years of my children's life, didn't prioritize them and I didn't see them as much as I should have. And I am no longer doing that. And it's important. And if you want me as a human to show up in my best way every day, then I need to be there for my family in my best way every day. So
yeah,
it's been great. And my leadership has been really respectful of that, which I think is lovely. And we're making sure that the rest of the team feels empowered to approach work the same way.
Right. It's kind of this theme that we talked about earlier today with work-life balance. I think that there's a struggle where, is that a thing? Can that happen? And what is your kind of take on that?
Work-life balance is 100% a thing. It is all about setting boundaries. And I don't think any of the women in our generation were taught to set boundaries. We were taught to read the room, see what people need, and deliver on that.
Yeah.
And it has been a real learning curve for myself, which I actually think started last year at this summit.
Really?
That I was like, oh, I can say no. I can set boundaries. I can help mold what I want my life to be like. I don't just have to take what everybody gives me. That's incredible. I'll take it. So yes, it is possible. And it's all about managing expectations, which is incredibly difficult when you're managing up to people who don't understand what you do.
Yeah.
I had a marketing executive tell me, but it only takes 5 minutes to set up that campaign. We don't need to have a team of people to do that or, do whatever. And I'm like, you don't understand what we do.
Right.
And so it's about the education upwards so that they can understand the complexity of what needs to be done and have realistic expectations on what can be done in a certain time frame.
Yeah.
I would also say sorry to go back to the
No,
question.
please.
The other thing that I'm not apologetic anymore is my personality. I am a very emphatic, enthusiastic, passionate like speaker and like person, and that is me. And I think in some instances I used to tone everything down,
Mm-hmm.
especially working in a global organization where I have a lot of European counterparts and everyone is much more conservative and staid. And
Right.
I used to be very like and even like limited smiles. And now I'm like, hey guys, what's
Yeah.
up? And I'm like, I'm the crazy American. Hey, here I am. I'm embracing it. This is me. And
Yes. And I love you
lots of
for it.
exclamation points on emojis in my
Yeah.
emails.
I mean, I use y'all now. I'm not going to leave y'all out just
Why
because it's not proper. It's my everyday,
these days.
it's my everyday jargon. It's just easier.
It is.
What is one way that you celebrate yourself?
Okay. Well, so many things I've started doing recently. Making time for myself,
Mm-hmm.
for just me, because I think I love my family, I love my friends, I love my colleagues, but having actual alone time to just be on my own without any other like anxieties about things that I'm supposed to be doing
Mm-hmm.
has been really difficult for me to carve out.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to like set that aside and be like, so I'm working on that, and that's like my favorite way to celebrate myself.
Yeah.
And it usually looks like me curling up in a nook that I created in my house for reading. And I have like my favorite teal chair and my bookcase and like my little, shelf for my coffee, and I read.
It's your she-nook.
Yes. And my husband tries to steal it, and I have to, lay the smack down on him because it's not. I'm like, no. I got you a chair. It's over there.
Yeah.
You go to your corner. This is my corner. But my corner's better. So yeah, it's the physical space is everything, but it's like the getting into the mental state to be like, it's okay to relax, and it's okay to not be worrying and thinking about all these other things that need to be done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I need to do more of that. It's hard. It is. It's really hard. I am most proud of myself for
Raising two beautiful humans.
tough work.
Yeah, it's really hard. But I think my husband and I are doing a good job.
Yeah.
Just the sense of joy, and
Yeah.
like when you see them interacting with other people and like you're so proud of the way that they're presenting themselves and they're responding to situations. It's just
Yeah. You're like,
joy.
I did that.
Yeah. Sweet.
I'm doing that.
Yes.
Yes. Well, Jenni, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
I loved it. And I look forward to more time with you during this summit.
I can't wait.